Morning, everybody. Rusty from the Rusty Razor. Got another shave of the day, and today we're using Libertas from Heritage Hill through the Razor Company. Nice scent. You get smells kind of like bergamot and kind of a might be lavender, but it's also got a grassy note to it and something else. I just can't put my finger. It might be nutmeg, but there's something in there that just like kind of a scent that I'm just can't. You smell something and you're like, you smelled it before, but you just can't put your finger on it. All right, and today we're gonna be using the not the Mercor, it's the Edwin Jagger with the second use of these Gillette blue blades. We'll just see how it works. And then we'll follow up with some Avon Wild Country. I don't know what I think it's like that. There we go. So some Avon Wild Country. I'm like smelling this soap and I'm like, God, what goes with it? It's like they don't have a splash, so you just have to like probably plug and play, figure out something that goes with it. So, how is your day going? Mine is like, blah. I'm tired. One of those deals where yesterday morning I didn't sleep, so it's like we had the lunar eclipse that went till about 7 a.m. So did that. So I was like, well, since I'm already up, I do my morning workout, and then got that done. And after the morning workout, went and voted. And it's like, thank God, it's like that's another election season's over. One gets tired of getting, it's like you go to your mailbox and you're like, stack about that thick full of flyers. People sending you crap that it's like, vote for me. I'm like, no, I'm not voting for you. Vote for me. I really don't want to vote for you, but I'm going to anyway. And another one is like, vote for me. And I'm like, well, I know you personally, so yes, I'm going to vote for you. That type of deal. Like, now it's all over. You don't have to worry. Now it's just like after action review for the next week on the radio or whatever. Like, just be quiet. Give us a break, So that's over. But yeah, it's like if I remember, I'll try to put some pictures up of I took. That reminds me, I still haven't posted those. I usually put them up to my Facebook page. It's like I got some pictures. Maybe I'll just remember to take. It's like when you got about 100 of them, you're like, well, most of them are about the same. So he's like, face is itchy. Yes, my face is itchy, but I'll try to remember to post those up. Maybe I'll put some at the end of this video. How's that sound? It's like my camera setup, it's like it took some effort because I had to figure out exactly where I was going to put put the telescope up and the big one, my 6-inch refractor, put it at the end of the driveway, which kind of sucked because neighbor had his light on by the door, which is like right next to my driveway. I couldn't put my telescope in the backyard because of the trees. It's like you got the moons moving, and it's like eventually when I get to almost totality, it would have been almost to the tree line. So I had to keep it on more to the east of my property on my drive so I could actually see it. I didn't feel like going to a different site, that type of deal. But one of those deals. So I got up, let's say I got up Monday morning at 8 a.m. and I didn't go to bed until, what was it, 3:30 this morning? Yeah. Which was Wednesday morning. Like, well, you know, do it the Army way. We do more before 6 a.m. than most people do all day because we never went to bed. We're up all night. It's like most people say, how do you, it's like my wife's like, how do you operate like that? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm used to getting 4 or 5 hours of sleep anyway, so it's like, I don't know what it is about me where I will be tired for a while, and then all of a sudden it's like the brain is like you're outside and everything, you get some sunlight, and I'm like energized bunny, and I was like, hey, I'm not tired anymore. And last night I was like sitting there watching TV shows and catching up on stuff, and I was like, went to go to bed, and like I'm laying there in bed and like, I'm not tired. Why am I not tired? It's like I've been up forever today. I don't do caffeine or anything, so yeah, it's crazy. Back to why my face is all itchy. Yeah, if you watched the last video, you understand why my face is itchy. It's healing up. You can see all the cigars. Took off the upper layer. That razor is like, it sucked. Well, I was trying to remember. Like I have a Yashi, they call it the Beast, which is a really aggressive. And I got a feeling it's almost like the same head. It's like definitely not a razor for the people that like a mild shave. So it's like yesterday I used the King C Gillette. Today I'm using this Edwin Jagger because it's not an overly aggressive razor. My face needs it. Soap's performing well as usual. Heritage Hill does a great job. If you've never tried Heritage Hill, but you've used Sterling before, very similar. Very good. The scent strength on this soap, it's about a 4.5 maybe. It's not really strong. It's not what you call punch in the nose type of scent. Oh, that is still tingly, right? Chin's still sore. This right here is like where I peeled off. It's like there was a little raised area right there, and you can see where I have some raised areas that are just peeled off the top. It's like you got these areas, it's like the mole here, the chin, his root, just like everything's sore. So it's like therapy shaving. So it's like, I used a quarter size amount of soap, and I still got a good amount left in here in the bowl. I can do another 4th pass. Nice and creamy. It's, I guess, maybe it's vetiver I'm smelling right now. It's kind of a musk in a vetiver. It's kind of a grassy, dry note that you get right now off of this. Very similar to some of the stuff I get with some of the Crown and Crane stuff. Or the, maybe it's Autumn Glory. Smell similar to this. It's from Sterling. Where are you going? Nothing worse than getting soap all over the handle of your brush. Not that I really need to worry about it, but... I just keep smelling this. I'm like, what am I? It's like my brain is sitting there going, I know that scent. What is that scent? It's like, you ever smell, you know, it's like allspice, like an oriental stuff that they put in stuff. Yeah, it's like there's something in that I'm smelling, but I just don't know what it is. Maybe probably be like a day or two later it'll pop in my head, or maybe never. I don't know. So today, after I get done with this, in about an hour and a half, I gotta go to, man, it's itchy here. Irritating my scar there. Not really a scar yet. Probably will be. Yeah, I got a doctor's appointment. Just your yearly checkup. It's like Wednesdays and Fridays are the days that... Speaking of Friday, Veterans Day is coming up on Friday. Son has his day off because he's a Navy vet. I'm an Army vet. And I have all the free meals, you know. It's like we got it mapped out. We're going to go get breakfast in the morning. I got to go take my mother-in-law to her doctor's appointment at 11 for her 11 o'clock appointment. Get done probably around noonish. Drop her back off, and then my other buddies, couple other Army buddies, we're going out to lunch. And then it'll be go someplace else. Usually it's like Chili's for lunch, Applebee's for dinner type of thing. They're like the two buddies I'm going to lunch with. They're going to go to the VFW to get their dinner. Oh, it's like probably my wife and I will go out, or maybe my son and I. Just depends. Yeah, my son in the Navy, he was on an aircraft carrier, Nimitz. He was a aviation ordnanceman. Put the bombs and rockets on the plane. Send it up to the deck and deliver, and someone else will deliver the package. He was a heavy metal mail sorter. That's about that way. I always told him, it's like when he thought about joining the Navy, it's like, why don't you find yourself something that will be useful in civilian life if you decide to get out. No, I want to be on the aircraft carrier. I want to put bombs on the stuff. I'm like, okay. Sounds like a better use of your intelligence, but you did it anyway. Then he got out after about 3.5 years. They two administrations ago, they decided they wanted to downsize the Navy, and they weren't downsizing themselves enough through attrition, through retirement. So they was like, well, you people right here, you're coming up on your list, man, and you're out. Goodbye. They were. It's like they took the youngest guys that were coming up on their first enlistment and just booted them. Like, you're gone. They're like, what? They're doing what to you? They're like, oh, they're kicking me out. Like, you're getting honorable discharge, right? And he's like, well, yeah, where everybody's getting it. It's like they took out of every single guy. He said every single guy that was in his section or the squadron there that were in the same boat as him, newly within 4 years, said, we're all gone. They're just kicking us to the curb. I'm like, wow. He said, it doesn't really matter because none of our aircraft fly anyway. It's like, we have no parts. It's like our pilots are just sitting around doing nothing. It's like, it's not like we're being rambunctious. It's like when he first got in, he did his first tour on the carrier, and then they got grounded, and he spent more time at Top Gun school as serving. He was on the ground crews. They sent their ground crews over. They had no aircraft to service, but they spent a lot of time taking care of the Top Gun school, just so they had something to do. Yeah, it was like, it was for a while there. It's like, we got sent to an Air Force base too. It's like, we got sent to Alaska, and it was like, he sent me a text messages. I'm in Alaska. Like, what are you doing in Alaska? And he says, we're on an Air Force base serving Air Force crap. I'm like, what? What are you doing? He's like, yeah, we're on Air Force base helping those guys out. It's like, wow. It just made no sense. Like, it was a major cluster. You can finish the last part however you want to do it. But it's like, yeah. Open up this wound again on my upper lip. Well, sting. Kind of. It's like yesterday when I shaved. It was like I opened up all the tops of all those scarred up areas from that shave, and it's like, wow. Today's not so bad. It's getting better. We're healing up. It's like if it's itching, you're healing. It smells so good. Oh, that was... There we go. Avon Wild Country. Excellent scent, man. So, that's the shave of the day. And today was from the Razor Company. We have Libertas for Heritage Hill. And definitely, it's like, yeah, it's vetiver. Definitely, it's like the vetiver like pops out. There's musk. Smells like bergamot. And some type of spice. Almost like nutmeg and something else. There's some spices in there. But yeah, smells good. All right. Then we followed up with the Gillette and the Edwin Jagger razor with some Gillette blues. Worked good. Shaved everything off. Nice smooth shave. Smells good. Feels good. We have a good shave. Alright, so hit the old like button. Like and share, everybody. This is the way. Rusty out.